6 things North Korea is good at. 1. Building tunnels. North Korea is always planning a war. Its favorite target is South Korea. The two countries are physically separated. The no man's land between them is called the DMZ. The demilitarized zone is heavily militarized, but it conceals a massive underground project. The North built a secret network of tunnels. There are more than 20, and they are enormous. Each can hold a full military division with its equipment. How do we know about them? Well, you can't invade the South if the tunnels don't go there. South Koreans have found many of the tunnels. They are now crawling with tourists. 2. Hacking. The internet in North Korea is very limited. Most people don't own a computer. In fact, most don't have electricity. But for the select few, hacking is a government-sponsored job. These specialists aren't trained in North Korea. They're sent to Russia or China. They come back with knowledge that is unique in the North. They can go online. Most North Korean attacks are destructive in nature. The country's cyber war force is 6,000 hackers strong. 3. Counterfeiting US dollars. Most counterfeiters are forced to work clandestinely. But what if they had government backing? North Korea pours a lot of resources into printing fake bucks. Their fakes have become known as super dollars. These are $100 bills of very high quality. US officials had to invent special equipment to detect them. North Korea has produced around $45 million in fake bills. The money is sold around the world. But honestly, that amount is the total estimate since 1989. $45 million in 24 years is hardly enough to bring down capitalism. 4. Arirang mass games. This is a mass gymnastics display held regularly in Pyongyang. It's the epitome of totalitarian art. The largest performance had 109,000 participants. They hold up colored boards in perfect sync. The boards create gigantic propaganda pictures. Some show straightforward things, like soldiers or flags. Others are more poetic. The sun represents Kim Il-sung, for instance. A huge gun represents the ruling Kim family. All this is just the background. At the front are thousands of dancers and gymnasts. They move en masse, also in perfect synchronicity. No individual dancers can or should be discerned. The Arirang mass games are all about collectivism. 5. Seafood. North Korea doesn't produce much food, but it's always willing to export it to make some cash. Unfortunately, there aren't many takers. In South Korea, for example, all northern products are banned. Yet the demand for North Korean seafood is high. South Koreans think it's healthier. The North is poor and deindustrialized. So there's a stereotype that their seas are less polluted. This is probably not true, but who cares? Southern fishmongers are willing to break the law. They openly label shellfish from North Korea. Although risky, this practice attracts more customers. 6. Cheap labor. North Korean labor is cheap because it's forced labor. Tens of thousands of Koreans are sent to work abroad. The government sends them to places like Russia. It's a win-win situation. Russia gets cheap labor, Korea gets cash. Forced labor is estimated to bring in $975 million annually. The workers themselves see none of that money. They're kept in prison-like conditions. Inside North Korea, all major projects are done by forced laborers. They are required to work for 10 years. This class of workers is called daljukdae. They make around 90 cents per month. There are 400,000 daljukdae in a country of 25 million. Overseas workers number around 50,000.
The destiny of the nation is precisely the destiny of the individual, and the individual's life is rooted in the life of the nation.
Kim Jong-il.